Because cannabis revealed to have an anti-aging effect on the brain of mice. That's right, THC, the main active ingredient in cannabis, has been shown to reverse conventional signs of brain aging in mice, a discovery that could help in finding ways to keep our brains healthier and sharper for longer as we get older. That's right. The new study builds on what was already known about the endocannabinoid system and the cannabinoid receptor type 1, CB1, in the brain, and their links to the gradual cognitive decline that comes with age. What's more is the team from Germany and Israel was able to observe how the anti-aging effects were taking place through a signaling pathway involved the mTOR protein, motor, which is associated with the healthy regulation of cell metabolism. And from the metabolome, the overall composition of small molecules in the body. In a quote, they say, "We have now been able to show that treatment with THC has a tissue-dependent and dual effect on motor signaling. And the metabolome," says molecular biologist Andras Belicki-Gorzo of the University of Bonn in Germany. Some of the same researchers had previously found that low doses of cannabis could improve memory and learning capabilities in aging mice, and suggesting that there might be a relationship between THC and cognition worth exploring. In the study, 2 groups of the mice were used: young mice around 4 months old and older group around 18 months old. Some mice in each age group received a daily dose of THC across a period of 28 days, and the effects were compared to age-matched controls. The mice treated with THC showed a boost in mTOR activity in the brain and the production of more of the proteins necessary to form new synapses between neurons, which helps with almost every aspect of brain function. What's more, mTOR activity in fat tissue dropped in the same way that it does with a calorie-controlled diet. That's right. In other words, the body starts to dial down some of its production processes in ways that have previously been shown to slow down biological aging too. And in a quote, they say, "We concluded that long-term THC treatment initially has a cognition-enhancing effect by increasing energy and sympathetic protein production in the brain, followed by an anti-aging effect by decreasing mTOR activity and metabolic processes in the periphery," says Belicki-Gorzo. These are potentially very interesting findings for protecting brain health in old age, and we know from previous studies that THC might be able to play a role in delaying the onset of dementia, and the drug clarify effects of the brain in some pretty fundamental ways. All of this still needs to be observed in humans, though, and it's worth remembering that cannabis has been linked to harming brains as well as helping them. I don't know where those links are, but nonetheless, you guys can find them.
That ain't true.
Yeah. If those mechanisms can be harnessed in a healthy way, however, there's hope for some significant brain health boosts. In a quote, "Our study suggests that the dual effect on mTOR activity and the metabolome could be the basis for an effective anti-aging, cognition-enhancing drug," says Belicki-Gorzo. Well, I think this is fantastic news and just proves a lot of things that a lot of cannabis smokers have thought for years. And you know what I mean? And everyone loves anti-aging. And all of a sudden, if you could put that on a cannabis product as a claim saying that this product is anti-aging, man, then things would be flying off the shelf. But I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say about this.
Jason, this means you are actually biohacking, not just taking the peptides. That's crazy, bud. You didn't even know it.
I've always known that. That's not news to me.
I think it's pretty messed up that they're dosing these 4-month-old little baby rats. I mean, we talk about this being an age-restricted product, and there they are taking the St. Germain playbook and dosing the children.
Think of the
Drugs
children.
for kids.
Mm-hmm.
Think of the children.
I was right again, you guys.
I was figuring Matthew was going to comment in regards to that that portion of the article.
I mean, I just feel bad that this is being done in Bonn, Germany, instead of at Caltech, Pasadena. The fact that this is a country research between Germany and Israel is just, to me, another example of where this country could be at the forefront of innovation, but for federal illegality. And we've got a lot of bright minds here who would like to continue to forward the art and science of cannabis. And that federal illegality is preventing us on the world stage from being both a thought leader and a data creator when it comes to some of this stuff. None of this surprises me, but it pains me that this country has prevented its best scientists from being a part of that if the research could be done here and isn't.
Fair.
You know, CBD, in addition to all this, has actually shown a lot of neuroprotective effects in peer-reviewed studies worldwide. The fattiness actually goes and kind of binds around your brain cells in some way that I'm going to totally bobble in trying to explain. But it protects your brain from oxidation and other harmful effects, and actually seeing efficacy in Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, multiple sclerosis with high-dose CBD daily.
Matthew, I don't have a fat brain. I'm big-brained. It's not fat.
Well, actually, Yarrow, you do have a fat brain because all of your memory is stored in the fat cells of your brain.